Her dress seems a little bit more fluid today. Speedrun, let's go. To the best of my ability. My main challenge is to beat this game before I have to go to Pink Bitch Squad. This game is pretty short. It's all about if I have like the mental, like, this game is ingrained into my brain so much that I don't have to think about the puzzles. It is a toss-up. It is a toss-up. That is mostly what this is. I would love to be a speedrunner, though, to be fair. I just don't think I have the attention span for it. I think I get distracted very easily. Case in point, I was talking with you Chucklefucks for like, what's it been now? 40 minutes? 50 minutes? Hello. Yo, homie. What's up? You wanna play dolls? No? Well, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the big strat. Like I said, this is a potential speedrun. I'm gonna try to do the speedrun strat. I'm gonna hope and pray this bitch never turns around to see me in his cone. Aw, shit. This is a good shot that I got to get caught. Nope. Oh, thank God. Alright. We have a chance. We have a chance that this worked. I never really gotten this to work before. Just gotta give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Oh, he's still around somewhere. The silence is deafening. Was he just scratching his dick? I will explain. I will explain. But the answer is yes. Yep, there he is. Never, ever, ever leave your hiding post until the music comes back. It's all a lie. They wait and listen out for you until they can potentially, like, hear you, like, moving around again. Oh, God. It's the same placement that he was in before, so if he turns... Alright, he turned that way. Alright, he's going to have to give up soon. So, there's not really much you know about this motherfucker yet. I know everything about him as much as I can. His name is Debilitas, but I call him Debbie. I think the community just likes to call him Debbie in the first place. This is Debbie. He is a big, lumbering man with the brain of a child. So while he does not understand his actions, or if he is doing anything wrong, that does not mean he is, you know, unable, you know. That is to say, trying to say, he may be scratching his dick, but he don't know why he's doing it. Alright, he's gone. Let's go. Alright, he's gone. He's gone. Then we can pick this up up. What did I walk in on? Nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Don't worry about it. Welcome to Haunting Ground. Papa Squat. I'm gonna see if I can't beat this game in a day. I pulled off a speedrun strat. Normally, you're supposed to go back into the room to, like, get him off your ass. But I decided to be a little bit interesting. Alright.
Ones and zeros.
Fine, then give me the ones. Fuck you, I want the ones. What the fuck? Why? What? Fine, I'll give you your squats. But I have to pause the game. This game does not stop. They might walk in. I just got... Did you just say Chucklefucks? I never heard that term before. What do you mean? Have you not been... I sometimes say it. Just sometimes a little bit. You could become a speedrunner. I just need the attention. I need to, like, constantly remind myself. Right. Run fast. Go fast. Never stop fasting. I mainly mellow out to Angle and Baby. Angel squatting. You said Papa squat. I did. That doesn't mean me. What heat was this? I'm sure it's used for refining. Or nothing. Sorry, I keep on pressing this button. I don't know why. I don't remember what game I was playing recently that might use that button. Alright, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna squat for you guys. Did you notice Bitches Love Cannons was tagged? I'm sorry? Bitches Love Cannons was tagged to the ones and zeros sound redeem? This was the one that just played is the ones and zeros one. Here, let me see.
Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons.
They're close to each other on the list.
Bunch of ones and zeros.
Fine, then give me the ones.
Fuck you, I want the ones.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait, no, that's what you mean. The text. The text. Okay, I can fix that real quick. Yeah. That might have been when I was making it, hun. Thank you for letting me know. I wonder. That might have just been when I was like making them. All of these are the same format, but Jesus fucking Christ. Bitches love cannons. Cannons is fine. I need to fix ones and zeros. You know why? Ones and zeros. Alright. It'll say instead user played. What if I just call it beater quote? No. I need people not to understand what good catch though. I noticed it threw me off a little. No, good catch. No, genuinely. Because when I was making all of those, like, on the same day of each other, I was copying and pasting, like, the HTML so that I didn't have to, like, redo it all. So whatever I copied and pasted it from, I had to remember to rewrite the code to make it say whatever the, like, audio was actually. But apparently I missed one. Please don't be afraid to tell me if there's anything else that might need it. But thank you. Alright, it's squatting time. Fucking squatch. I just finished eating. 1, owie. 2, owie. 3, owie. I need to go faster. Speed running. 4, owie. 5, 6, 7, fuck me. 8, 9, 10. Okay, speed run's over. You don't notice the weirdest things. You catch the smallest things. What exercise you doing? I was doing squats. Welcome. What kind of file here? Read it. I need to go over here to read it. The deciphering of the Book of Origins, Seferu Yatira, has uncovered a process for creating life from Earth's soil. This golem needs not nourishment nor sleep, making this Earthen Guardian the ultimate safekeeper for our deepest alchemic secrets and knowledge. I dub this creature MF. I don't remember how you see the other one. There's a slot in its chest for slots and shit, slot endings. And go over here now. Hello. When did I open this door? So you're in the squats. Let's go, Angel. This is a varied cage. It looks like the remaining husk of a bird is in the cage. That's sad. That makes me sad. With the way I'm constantly looking for small details in others and such, usually both at work and during streaming. Is that golem a slot machine? No, it's a slot. It's a slot. So you know how it says MF was the name I'm gonna tell you all a little secret. I don't remember how you get this little secret, but not only for the speed run, but also so I can get something. I'm gonna name it Meth instead, because it's a little drug addict. That's why it's a slot. I'm also gonna make one more thing. Stop! It's not my fault. The game did it. The game did it, not me. This is where I fucked up Venus, but I'm gonna not make the same mistake with me. I do know there's codes for other items that would be really useful for a hard run, but I am just gonna ignore them and just do with whatever I can get my hands on in this run. Alright, I gotta open up the item menu. I gotta go into the special items menu, and I gotta use this one. And I will also give you your ASMR. Somewhere in this fucking game, I can't remember where, there's a note telling you that if you named it Meth instead, you would get an item. I cannot for the life of me tell you where that item is anymore, like that file. But either way, that's your little angel just told you the answer. I don't want to explain anymore. 10 more minutes, you got this, love. Great job, Angel. You just wrecked a probably century-old statue just to get access to a door. Well, he shouldn't have been in my way. I'll explain to the homeowners later that it's not a huge deal. I can buy them a pretty good one at Walmart for like $20. 'Tis the season to get a fucking lawn ornament. It's fine, don't worry, I can fix it. Don't mock me. As you can saw from what I did before, I can crouch to evade the enemy instead of finding a hiding spot, particularly. We didn't get the fucking tutorial for the hiding spots per se, but I got it. This harp is so large and bulky, it's hard to imagine people actually playing these things. Yeah, it looks like way bigger than a person can actually ever do. What is this? Probably shouldn't be snooping around things I don't know about. I guess that's fair. But as everyone already pointed out, I just destroyed property. I don't give a shit right now. Sorry, I keep on doing that as my run button. I can't remember what game made me press that button instead. You're a terrible guest. Well, I didn't ask to be a guest. Now they're breaking your precious vases. No wonder they want to unlive you. Hey.
Finally awakened.
And we just talk about it. Maybe things will be okay.
Pull away that sheet behind you.
You shall devour food. Oh god, what kind of food do you bring into the potluck star? What's parse time for this speedrun? Whatever the fuck it is to, this is my first run, and I've also not been doing a really good job running.
Beautiful, isn't it? That
5 hours.
is what you will become in the future. Go ahead. You may touch it. You will be mine, Fiona.
It's gonna be a little bit longer because now I'm taking off my shorts to put pants back on. He wants me pants. Ad in a minute, everyone. They are 3-minute ads. I am so sorry for the 3 minutes, but if you want to avoid the ads, want to skip the ads, some of you love me. If not, you'll have to wait like a good boing. Be a good being. Fuck. I'm also trying to remember all my buttons. Another fetish figure. Carl! Carl! What is this thing? It's really giving me the creeps. Why would anyone in their right mind put something like that here? It's her with a baby in her belly. Too bad we don't want her to have a baby in her belly. Might be able to knock it over. Okay, that's a good sign. Alright, well now that I have a key, I can go back over here to the door I never actually looked at with you guys, and I can tell you that this key is for this door. Just blame Debbie. Yeah, I'll just blame Debbie. Yeah, it's all Debbie's fault. Like, how in the world could I, little itty bitty Angel, destroy a golem all by myself? Debbie could probably do it by knocking it over or getting mad. Holy shitter tits. Like I said, honey, a lot of money went into that first CGI. The silk of the CGI, her booby physics, and her booby physics, and dog AI. But we'll get to that later. Is the statue pregnant or made of wood or flesh? It's made out of wood, cement. It's made out of a natural material. Don't worry. It is not made out of person, but it is a pregnant. It is a greganet. I mean, that is money well spent. Actually, I believe you destroy a golem more if I believe you destroy a golem more than Debbie would. Ah, wait, you're right. Debbie's been here. Debbie's been living here for a while and did not destroy that golem. Like, why all of a sudden I exist? Like, surely the coincidences are not just coincidence-ing. Luminescents are tiny creatures that feverishly pursue Fiona once they have caught wind of her, because she's stinky. She's stinky. When a luminescent makes contact with Fiona, it not only puts her in a state of panic, but it also ruptures, producing a sound which attracts the unwanted attention of nearby enemies. Luminescents do fade over time, but the most effective way to get rid of them, of these troublesome creatures, is to reach a neighboring area and close the door. Doing this cuts off the luminescent's sensing ability and stops them dead in their tracks. Yep, so now that we know that, I opened this door. So it's actually like pretty behooving of you to just leave doors open, but for this one such situation, I will be closing this door. Just to not deal with it. And then I will say frequently. Look, I will say frequently, but if people want, I can show you a funny. I can show you a funny. So I'm gonna. Alright. Ah, that didn't work. The hitbox is too low to the ground. Wah. Debbie's the squatter. What do you mean? You don't know Debbie's life. What if Debbie works hard to live here? What if Debbie has like a wife and kids? There you go. Sorry again, Venus, that I thought it meant restroom and not just rest. My bad. That was my stupid. Ads are almost done, everyone. Fuck, I keep on pressing the wrong button. Wah. So this door is locked. We can't do anything about it. This is a hiding room, but from finally remembering with Venus, it's not the best hiding spot. They always look there. And then medallion. But there's also one more thing in this environment that's really nice. We can go over here. We can wash our dirty ass face. We can take a little sippy of water, and she will refresh herself. I cannot use it when an enemy is chasing me, though. That's fine. Alright. I'm not enough exploring that the thing on the floor that I'm not picking up is just like the plate that I made and it put into the slot. There's an item over here. Gibby gibby. Deco deco. It is a chicken jerky. There's nothing in the pot. Then we can go over here. We can unlock this door. I mean, unlock this door. Now with that, we can open it. And now if Debbie ever chases us around, we can have this as a loopway. The thing about this castle is all of it kind of loops in on itself, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice. Speedrun. Yeah! I remember some speedrun tactics. Got the map. I will never be opening this map. I don't really need it. I do at least have confidence that I have the photographic memory of the environments around here. Hello, it is I, Breadsticks, or Mr. Baker here. I hope you're having an amazing stream today. You blessed me with your presents. Please tell me, what kind of breadsticks did you bring for all of us to just have a little bit of simple pleasures in life today? Did you bring just good old-fashioned, super fluffy and crispy bread? Did you bring some cheesy bread? Did you bring a little bit of garlic bread? Did you bring, nut bread? Grain bread? I have many. Everyone, pick out your favorite breads. I could really go for a nice, like, urban cheese bread right now. I gotta go home. You bought chicharron. God damn it, Mizu. Why do you keep on buying the things I want to eat? It's okay. I have wings now. Next time I want chicharron is when you'll have wings, and then the next time I want wings, you'll have chicharron. It's just gonna be a fucking cycle. Hi, Debbie. He's like, all disappointed, like, oh, I didn't. She ran away from me. She didn't run far enough away. Let's go! He thinks I'm a dolly, by the way. He thinks I'm a doll. A big heckin' doll. I'll make sure I get both. No! I personally like Greek country bread. What kind of... What's in Greek country bread? Oh, I could also go for, like, Cuban bread. Which I think... I always consider it... I always thought it was, like... So, like, Cuban bread, like, the best way to describe it is, like, a French baguette. But, the bread is a way more light. It is not supposed to be, like, really crispy on the outside. It's supposed to be, like, flat and kind of, like outer shell on the outside. While the other one thinks she's a doll of sexual variety. Shush! Carl, we'll get there when we get there! Carl, spoilers! Spray. I arrived. Thank you so much for all the bread, Mr. Bread! I bless us, blessing us with the goodest of foods. Everyone, make sure you eat some bread. Bread may make you fat, but it is a part of the food groups that you need to consume to have a nice, balanced diet.
Your parents.
That was pretty blatant about that. The most blatant thing this game has, which I'm going to try to avoid having happen on stream,
As Master Ugo and Miss
is the game over screens.
You, Miss Fiona, are the
Those are a slap in the face and a not great time. Oh, I forgot to put on her choker.
Are you in pain, miss?
Why is your character always falling down? Because she's a dainty little lady. Also, she might have anemia. Because look at her. She's, like, extremely pale. And, like, she faints really easily. So, there's our backstory, everyone. Before we ended up in this castle, we were in a car accident with our parents, and they died in the accident. That is very, very sad. I am an orphan now. Ah! The game also likes to make her scream in threes. I don't know why. Hi, Dre. Thank you for that. Make sure you always hydrate when you're eating some bread too. It can really consume a lot of your hydration.
It's just a dream. This can't be happening to me. It can't be. Oh.
You know, the game was glitchy. No. It just does that. There's not a lot more segments that have it like be like the same, like looping in 3 turns. Not anymore. I can't think of any other scenes that does it. Just like this and like this opening cutscene when you start the game, like you start a playthrough, are the only 2 that I can think of. Also, this is the best music in video gaming. There it is. Ah, emulating is a bitch. Oh, look at that picture. The man picture here has a noble air about him. I wonder how long ago this portrait was painted. Sorry, I meant to run. We gotta go save the good boy. Look at him, he's quivering! Anyone, if you have, so I have a aversion to hearing like dog pain noises. It's just a personal thing. I'm really used to this game though, so I'm going to like hold off. I'm gonna hold my own for as much as I can for it. But if anyone has any aversions to sounds like dogs whimpering or anything like that, this might not be a really comfy game for some. Because especially since we're playing on hard, Huey's gonna have to put a lot of effort in. Did I download PS2 4K 2.0? No, I haven't updated this shit in like ages. Unforgivable, the wire is bound to the poor animal. It is digging deeply into the dog's neck. Carl, is it easy to download? Can I quickly take care of it? I don't mind. I just want the shit to work and be nice looking. Thank you for the stretch and posture check. Yes, but not to stream. Boo. In all fairness, like I said, I didn't have time to think about this stream too much. I was eating because it requires restart. Aw, man. That's fine. Okay, it's okay. Just deal with the fucking glow around her. I don't care. I can't believe there are people out there that would do this to a poor, helpless animal. And that man, so big and freaky, but not in a good way. In a very bad way. I just want to get out of this nightmare as soon as I can. What? I wonder. You have acquired the goodness of boys. Not yet. We are almost there. This game never got a PC release? Nope. So a quick history lesson for this game. This game came out to like a few months, I believe, right after Resident Evil 4 came out. Because like I said, this is a game that kind of took one of like the beta versions of RE4 to be like its like skeleton. But this is from the same people that made the game that I actually played on Halloween, Clock Tower 3. They had come back. They had returned to the stalker horror genre and made this game. This game came out not too long after RE4. Now, everyone, for a quick question, how popular is RE4? How popular was RE4, especially when it came out? If the answers vary, you get a cookie. Because it was very fucking popular. And a lot of games actually fell off the radar and were super duper fucking like lost in history because RE4 came out and nobody else cared. This game being one of them. Besides the market, there wasn't a lot of marketing for it in the first place. Super. You mean Ada, Blue, Ball, and Leon, Sim 4? Damn right, you know I know exactly what I mean. Define third-person shooters for 2 decades. I like seeing old hidden gem horror games. Yes, that's another reason why I adore this game. Because for a long time, I think nowadays, like, people, like, a lot more people know about it than when I first learned about it. But, like, way back in the day, like, I felt like I found like people who knew of this game, and I got to learn from them about this game. I felt like I found something that like only like a handful of people even knew existed and appreciated. And this game now has like a lot more people that back it up, like back it openly and talk about it like frequently. Like there's a lot more videos about this game than when I was a kid, when I could only find like 3 let's plays of it, all with like 75 views each. Man, those were days. But nowadays people talk about like the significance of it, the symbolism of it, the beauty of the game, and I just adore that people get to like cherish this game that I loved ever since I was a kid. Go for it, Huey. He wants your toes. You can't fucking nibble on my toes, I swear to God. But yeah, this game, Rule of Rose, the Fatal Frame games, if you still want to count them, I think those got way more popular as time has gone now. Shit like that, I love super niche. Not a lot of people talk about horror games on the PlayStation. So this is one of my favorite games besides that.
Thank you.
I played it so many times. That's why we're gonna see if I can just have muscle memory work in my favor here.
Come on, boy.
Imagine if the monster wasn't a monster, but instead of freaker, and instead of killing, I'm sorry, it went away. Instead of killing,
What's your name?
he gobbled your toes and said, You wouldn't be so far off from the plot of this game.
Huey?
A lot of the plot of this game is,
So you're Huey.
symbolized with sexualizing Fiona to the nth degree.
Well, hi, Huey.
This game is a really good game when you consider it's like a theming for like what it's like to like experience like a situation like this as a woman. That's what a lot of people like talk about this game for about. And then I also like to talk about like how well of a game it is for even just how it's mechanically driven by like the dog, Huey, the best doggo of the world in video gaming. Come at me, I don't care. Huey's the best doggo. Also, shout out, he made a cameo in RE4 because the model was used in both games. You can give him various commands with the right stick. You can press up, and when it's normal, there's no enemies around, he will go searching for items for you. In battle mode, he will attack. And then I can encourage him by mashing it while he's attacking. When it's normal and I press down, I can call him over to me. While he's biting, I can make him stop so that he doesn't get hurt. On left, I can scold him for being disobedient. This AI for Huey is pretty good. It's not the most perfect because, you know, back then, like, they did what they could. But it's a really, really good AI to mimic training a dog. Because Huey will disobey. He will be rebellious. He sometimes won't fucking listen. And sometimes you just have to scold him to get him to, like, listen. But other times, when you want to encourage him for being the best of boys, you can praise him. You can tell him he's a good old boy and he'll feel more encouraged and loved. Do you reckon, why do you reckon, some of these old games have become more popular in later years? Probably because, like, the people that grew up with them, who had so many feelings about them, but were not able to convey them well enough because of age and, like, a lack of, like, worldly knowledge. They got to come back to them later in life with better ways of defining how they felt. And a better appreciation for the plot and, like, symbolism, too. Now, as an adult, we can all talk about this game, like, and completely understand how terrifying of an experience this is for anyone, but especially in the case of Fiona being, like, a young girl who has no way of defending herself and she's stuck in an environment full of people that all want to cause her harm. That is a terrifying situation, and it's a realistic situation too. So a lot of people can talk about this game a lot, from like, as a person that grew up playing it, as a person who found it later. It can say a lot about this game, and not only this game, like in general. Like, a lot of older games really kind of pushed and did things differently. Like, for good or bad, depending on the game and depending on your feelings. Some of these games probably did wonderfully, like, executed their plots wonderfully, or their symbolism, or some of them did terribly. But it's all about, like, now that we've grown older and we got to understand these games, like, themings way better, we got to express it better, and a lot of these people that played these games as a kid became content creators. So they got to share it, they got to embrace it. Like, think about it like me. I found this game, I found like 3 people who played this game on YouTube, like, back in the 2000s. Like, nobody else knew about this game in my area, like, in my environment, in general. Not even, when I was, like, hanging out on DA, like, the most as a little kid, I found no one else who really, like, knew this game like I did. But, now what am I doing? I'm sharing this game so that more people can learn about it. Just like me and a bunch of other people who grew up on this game got to do over time of growing up and trying to experiment with, like, sharing what they love. People dissect the themes more of a time. The whole part about the dog is quite unique to eat.